Hey guys, this is Christian and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a car review of the Lamborghini Aventador. This is a 2015. We've had this car for about 3 months now. We bought it brand new. The car's price was about, I think final price before tax was about $480,000. I'm not quite sure the name of the color, but it's a pearlescent orange, kind of looks like a red at night or in the dark, but it is an orange, as you can see here. I never got around to doing a video of the last Lamborghini we had, but I'm finally doing a video of this one. I have driven it. It is an insane car. It sits around 700 horsepower. I think the final one was about 693 horsepower and 500 pounds of torque. So very powerful car. It is a V12. Just get a whole walk around here. We have the black wheels, as you can see there, and this is the Coupe. This is not the Roadster or the Spider. Cover license plate there. But this is just an insane car. Funnily enough, only about a month after we had it, they released the Aventador SV, which my dad would have rather opted for, but he's not just going to go out and buy another one. But yeah, this is an insane car. Previous car we had was a 2011 Lamborghini Gallardo Superleggera, which again was a very fast car. They almost sit around the same speed. I think that one's about 2.2 seconds slower. But other than that, yeah, this thing is insane. So here is the key. Whoops, accidentally locked it. Here's the key. It says Lamborghini, the Lamborghini logo right there. Pretty heavy key. I think for each one of these fobs it's around $800, so it's kind of ridiculous. But you have your lock, you have your unlock it there. Lights come on even though you can't really see because it's daytime. This does have the Lamborghini doors, so obviously the ones that go up, press the button on the bottom there and the doors slide up. I'll do that with both of them. And here's the V12 engine. Completely new engine, by the way, for the Lamborghini Aventador. The interior, as you can see here, we have the orange seats that match the outside of the car. It's not a perfect match because at night, as I said, the orange does look a little red, and the seats are obviously orange. Sorry, as another car comes by here. That was my friend, actually. As you can see, Lamborghini. They did a complete redesign for the interior. And there's with the doors up again. Completely redesigned the interior once again. See Lamborghini door sill there. The interior just looks incredible. It looks straight out of a cockpit, honestly. You can step in it here. This one is a little bit more spacious than the Lamborghini Huracan, but it also is slightly slower, surprisingly. Despite the fact that this has 2 more cylinders than the Huracan, this is quite a bit heavier and quite a bit bigger. But other than that, let's see if I can shut the door over here. There we go. Door sealed. Shut this one. There you go. See, the door sill is also wrapped with the same material. The seats, this leather, very nice leather. The seats do have an obviously very high bolster, so you do does keep you centered as you're driving this at insane speeds. But here again, here's the key, and there's it's a push to start. As you can see here, you don't have to have the key in, but if you do want someone to hold the key, there is a little spot right here underneath the dash where that can just go in. And looks like my dad was listening to music, which is interesting. If I can just get off the navigation. There we go. Didn't want you to see my address. We can go ahead and do a quick startup here. As always, hold the brake. There we go. Still pretty loud, even inside the cabin here. Air conditioning. Turn that down a little bit. Fan. There we go. The complete system is a lot different than the last one. Kind of hard to get the hang of, but everything is a very nice feel. These cars are hand built, obviously, so they feel obviously very quality, which they should for the price. I'm gonna go behind it and get a start up and some revs so you guys can hear that. And by the way, to open the door, if you press down this little black tab here and then pull up on the silver lever, the door does swing open. So let's just get a video of the startup and revs. Well, the camera actually fell over because of the exhaust, so but hopefully you can still hear that. That was kind of crazy. But yeah, here is the dash. You have 7 gears. It redlines because it's still warming up. As you can see, the little red line there will continue to go down as the car warms up, but I believe it redlines at around 8,500 RPM. One thing to note, not that this is going to be a huge problem because I'm not expecting many people watching this video to actually buy or own one of these, but this thing drinks gas like no other, which of course you're gonna say, well, it's obviously it's a Lamborghini, it's a V12, 6.5 liter V12, it's gonna drink a lot of gas. This thing drinks a lot. You have 3 modes here, as you can see: Strada, or Street, Sport, and Corsa. We usually drive it in Sport, because in Strada it keeps the exhaust gates closed, so it's usually kind of quiet even though it is a V12. But in Sport it opens them up, but it drinks a lot of gas. If you drive this thing, you could drain the tank in a day with just some moderate to a little bit of high amounts of driving. Within a day you could drain a full tank of gas easily. So just keep that in mind, I guess, if you're looking to buy one of these. Not sure how many people watching this video will, but you know, you never know. But yeah, so here you have a little tiny compartment. It's not deep at all. I'm not quite sure what you'd be able to put in there, but you have a cigarette lighter, as you can see there, and also that's your 12-volt outlet if you need it. In the glove compartment here, you actually do have a cable to charge your phone or your GPS, whatever you'd want to be plugged into there. There's a USB connector in there, so that's kind of convenient. Again, glove compartment space, very limited. There's not a lot of room in this car as expected. There is an optional, it's like a net here, so if you get like mail or little things like that, you can have the net in there. Actually, the net is right here, but it just hasn't been put on, and that just clips onto the back here. To put some little stuff like that. Also, kind of odd, a car seat thing, buckle. Not sure that that's even legal to put a car seat there, but you know, whatever works. Here you can see the engine. Another thing, very low visibility through the rear view mirror. That's pretty much what you're seeing, and the spoiler actually does go up, as you might be able to see here. If I'm idle. Yeah, as you can see, the spoiler goes up, and it does go up even higher than that if you're in Corsa and actually driving. So, looking back, space, very, very, very limited. Visibility in this car, again, I'm about 5'8", and the seats do go up and down if you have the optional package to adjust the seats. So, depending on how tall you are, I think this can hold. My friend's dad sat in it, and he's about 6'5", and he fit in it about as far as it can go. So, I think if you're any taller than 6'5", you might want to pass. Just wouldn't be able to fit too well. But you do have some controls on the steering wheel here. Just changes volume. You have the hands-free communication. This is your so you can scroll through channels and settings, and then mode. I haven't really messed with that. But over here you have your there's lights. These are just your light options. This is your gauge option right here to brighten or dim the screen. There's also a couple ways you can configure the screen. As you can see here, this is showing the RPM, but there is a way for this to show the speed and the RPM over here on the side. This is just the way my dad prefers to drive it. It is not manual. Technically, kind of is. It is a it's an automatic, but you do have these paddle shifters, so automatic with paddle. I tend to drive it in paddle, but my dad tends to drive it in automatic just because it doesn't drink as much gas. Oh boy, is it hot out today. We only have about 1,600 miles on it, like we said. The last one we had had about 11,000 when we traded it, and we had it for about 4 years. So for that kind of car, that is actually kind of a lot. So he's been trying to drive this moderately, but we do have about 1,600 miles. 246 miles to the tank, it says, as we're not driving. A couple more options here. This is for your mirrors. You can actually turn the mirrors in for tight spaces or parking spots, wherever else. And there is also an option that whenever you get out of the car and lock it, the mirrors will fold in on themselves, so no accidental like door dings or anything like that from other cars. Out the mirror here, it does kind of give you a look at, kind of reminds you of the Murcielago in my opinion, just the curve of the back there. I'm not going to go through all the navigation options, but here you have windows. You can raise the nose up and down, traction control, your four ways, parking sensors. You do have parking sensors in the front and back and sides. Auto start, you can toggle that on and off, and then your windows again on both left and right sides. Here's your street, sport, Corsa. These are all your air conditioning options. Pretty self-explanatory. And then here you have. Sorry, my camera actually had just died. Hopefully this doesn't affect quality too much. It might even increase quality. But yeah, so that is honestly pretty much it to this car. Again, not too much on the inside. It's usually just made for speed. The top speed is about 217 miles per hour with a 0 to 60 time of around 2.8 to 3 seconds. So it is obviously a very, very quick car. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I'll step out here, get another shot of the car with its doors open, which I think would be pretty cool, and also the spoilers up there, as you can see. Wheels, but yeah, incredible car. I'm in love with this thing. I'm a car nut, so the fact that my dad can afford the things that he does is pretty insane. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up, comment, even subscribe if you want to. I'm trying to move into making more of these types of videos. This is my third car video. As for us, we don't really have many any other crazy cars like this. We do have a Cadillac Escalade and a Range Rover Evoque, but that's pretty much it. Not sure if I'm going to do a video on either of those, but I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.